Hello, this is Keith and welcome to Home Media Minefield Unboxing, helping you with information to navigate the complexities of home cinema and home media entertainment. And for today's episode, I'm going to be unboxing the recently released, at time of recording here, Psycho collection from Arrow Video. Now, this literally came out this week here in the UK. Some important things to point out about this. First of all, this is the 4K Ultra HD version that I'm unboxing. It's down as a limited edition, and according to Arrow Video's website, it is actually out of stock at the moment, sold out. It is also available as a Blu-ray collection. All of the special features are the same from what I can see, and the Blu-rays are produced from the 4K restorations of the film, only obviously they're in 1080, not 2160. But I believe the audio options, etc. are the same, and all of the special features are the same. But there's one important thing to point out, is the Blu-ray is down as a Region B locked set of discs. That's quite important to point out if you're thinking of buying this outside of Europe and the UK and you don't have a multi-region player. That's important. Obviously, as far as the 4K UHD that I'm reviewing here goes, those are regionless, so that's not a problem, but I thought it was important to point that out. You may have seen as well, 3 years ago when I just started the channel, I actually did an unboxing and a full review of the steelbook version of Psycho, Hitchcock's original film, which was released for the 60th anniversary. I'll put a link at the end of this video to that. But from what I can see in terms of the special features on the first film, it's essentially the same from what I can see. You've got the excellent audio commentary with Stephen Rebello, who's the author of Alfred Hitchcock and the Making of Psycho, which, by the way, if you've not read that book, I implore you to do so if you're a fan of this film, because it really is comprehensive. And I was lucky enough to have Stephen join me a few years back for an interview on this channel. So, as always, I want to thank him for that. But there's actually quite a lot of things on these discs. This is a 5-disc set. It includes the 4 films from the original Psycho franchise. It does not include the remake, the Gus Van Sant remake. And these films, they've all been released, you know, on DVD as a collection before, and there have been other Blu-ray releases and stuff over the years, with some of those special features being carried over to this. But there are also some new features on this. There's some new audio commentaries on parts 2 and 3. There's a 120-page booklet, which we'll have a look at in a minute. So there's quite a lot of new stuff on there. What I'll do, because it's kind of hard to read on the packaging here, and there is a lot, I will put up to the left of the screen here a page for each film. So there are 4 pages there, and you can freeze frame this video if you want to look at the details of what's on there, because as I said, it's going to be hard to get a decent picture off the back of this box. So okay, I've paused for a little bit there. Hopefully that's given you time to cycle through those 4 pages and to get freeze frames and have a good look at what's on those. And now we'll get into the actual unboxing so that you can get a look at the new artwork, the discs themselves, and of course this booklet. So here we go. Let's get the shrink wrap off first, as always. It's all quite glossy, so you're probably going to see the ring light in some of this, so apologies in advance. The only sticker that's on the shrink wrap is the usual 4K UHD HDR, you know, high dynamic range sticker that you get. to tell it apart from the Blu-rays from a packaging point of view. And yeah, so just have a quick look there. As I said, very shiny, but we've got this plastic slipcase which has got on this side, you know, the films. Let's just slip that off. So that slipcase, by the way, is what has all of the special features and details and specs and everything of what's on here. In terms of the audios, just so you know, the only language listed on these is English, and it's got English subtitles as well. I don't know about any other languages on there. We've obviously got Dolby and DTS-X audio. So outside of the slipcase, obviously the slipcase has the names of the films on them, as well as that information on the back. And then we get this sort of matte finish hard box. So we got the mother there, and the shower curtain on the front, Arrow Video logo, Psycho collection with the 4 films. As I said, this is a 5-disc set. The reason being, Psycho 4, The Beginning, was originally a made-for-television movie. So there is a 5th disc with the 1:33:1 aspect ratio TV version of that. Obviously directed by Mick Garris. And that was kind of a sort of film that was a basis for the Bates Motel series that we had about a decade ago now, which is quite scary that that time has gone by. But I'm liking the whole black and red thing that they've got going on there. So let's get the actual discs themselves out. I'll put the box off to the side for a moment. So before we look at the book, let's look at the actual discs themselves. So Hitchcock's masterpiece Psycho, there we go, in the 4K UHD black keep packaging. We got some new artwork on there, which was commissioned for this release. And there's all the limited edition contents. As I said, I think most of that is the same as Universal's release of 3 years ago, the 60th anniversary release. And then inside, Janet Leigh on the disc there, obviously. And it looks like, oh yeah, we got some postcards and things in here. So let's just take a look at these. Janet Leigh, Anthony Perkins, Vera Miles. You know, these are all kind of very, very well-known publicity shots. Oh, there's some advertising by Arrow Video in there. And then we have a poster as well. A little fold-out mini poster. Oh, very nice. So essentially, that's got the one of the versions of the original art there for the poster, with the "No one will be admitted except at the very beginning of the picture." And then on the flip side is this newly commissioned artwork, which, because I'm not wide enough, because I don't have enough table space, this is essentially what that is. Also, it's very important to note that these are also reversible sleeves. So there you go, you've got the more traditional Psycho artwork and stuff on there, again with the special features and everything listed, and again the newly commissioned red and black there with a note not to be sold separately. It's like a multi-pack. Alrighty, so be very careful with that. So that's the first film. I'm going to slip these bits back in. Oh yeah, there we go. On the other side, by the way, of the postcards, again, is the newly commissioned artwork on the back of each of those. And then there's, as I said, a bit of Arrow advertising, which you can't blame them. So that's that. Then we've got Psycho 2. Again, I like in this new blue coloured artwork there. And again, the contents. So, there's the disc art. And same sort of deal. So we've got some double-sided postcards, character shots, very nice. And then once again the double-sided mini poster, which is probably going to be similar to what they've done with the reversible covers. So there you go, there's the classic one sheet for Psycho 2. Remember that being on the cover of the VHS back in the day. And once again, you want this to be a proper unboxing, so let's show you both sides. So there you go. I believe Arrow may have released this one before. In fact, I'm pretty certain they did. But as I said, we do have a new audio commentary included on this, as well as all those archival bonus features. Obviously this is out ready for the Halloween season that we're now approaching. And Psycho 3. Same deal. Some nice colour steels there. I'm liking the matte finish. And again, poster wise, rather than me struggling to unfold that, let me just do the reversible sleeve so you can see that the poster, one side will be this new artwork, and the other side will be the classic poster there with Anthony Perkins with the key to number 1, room 1 in the Bates Motel. So and then finally discs 4 and 5 is Psycho 4 The Beginning. There's Henry Thomas there on the disc art there. He played a young Norman Bates in that film. And we don't have any art cards for this one, but we do have a mini poster, which again looks like the same sort of deal. So let me show you the reverse. So there we go, the classic side and the new side. I think they've done a rather good job with all that, I have to say. So obviously, you know, this version is just the 4K discs, but as I said, there is a Blu-ray version as well available. And then we've got this 120 page booklet with the Psycho collection there. Obviously matching artwork to the cover. And again, we've got cast and crew credits, and it looks like some essays on the franchise, along with a lot of, you know, nice stills, colour and black and white stills from the films. It's very nicely done. Oh yeah. Yep, really looking forward to digging into this. Obviously this Hitchcock's Original being one of my favourite films of all time. But I have to say, as a franchise, as a film series, I do definitely have a soft spot for films 2 through 4 as well. Absolute loads of information and pictures throughout this. They've done a really nice job. I think this retails at around £55 here in the UK and about £50 for the Blu-ray version. And I think, you know, considering you get the best representations of all 4 films with all of those previously released special features, some new bonus features, and this booklet, well, full-on book really, I think it's actually pretty good value if you can get it. So there we go, and here's the, let's put it all back in its box. So there you go, a must for all Psycho fans, I feel. Treat yourself this Halloween. Having trouble getting the slipcase on. And the slipcase there's got sort of a smoked shower curtain effect over the top of it, which I think is quite nice. I don't know whether the camera's picking that up. And obviously all those bonus features and stuff. So there you go. The Psycho collection from Arrow Films, available on 4K UHD and Blu-ray. If you found this in any way helpful or entertaining or informative, then please do consider giving this video a like, and please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm currently at the 740 subscribers mark. It would be really great if I could get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That obviously only gives me 3 months to do so, but yeah, I'd appreciate that. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified as and when these videos drop. They are infrequent because unfortunately all of these reviews and unboxings I have to buy the 4Ks or Blu-rays myself. I'm not sponsored by anyone for that, so I have to sort of do it when I can afford it and be somewhat choosy about the films, because obviously there are dozens of titles, both past and present, being released every week, and it's hard to keep up with those sometimes. So I do try and fill the channel as well with other content. I've got video streams where I talk about films and TV series and things of that nature. So if that's of interest to you, please check some of that out. That's over on the live tab within YouTube, because they've changed the layout. So this is under videos and that'll be under live. So please check some of that stuff out. And yeah, got any questions or comments or anything, put that in the section below and I will try my best to get back to you. But in the meantime, I thank you for watching this video, and I shall speak to you at the next Home Media Minefield. Bye for now.